What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. For those of you guys that are new to this channel, my name is Jorge Zepeda. I work in Vacaville, California at Velocity Cuts. But in this video, it is gonna be a really simple tutorial. I'm basically just gonna be tapering off my client's sides and back. So here I'm basically just sectioning off his hair, making sure that the part is nice and clear. That way I know exactly what hairs I can cut and what hairs I should avoid. Alright, so I will begin on the neck taper first, and just like any taper would, I always like to go ahead and start with the trimmers just to go ahead and set in my bald guideline. And for the neck taper, I am going to be doing my guideline in an angle. That way I leave the sides kind of long. That way when I go ahead and do the lineup, it's going to be still nice and dark. Now using my Cleanest Pro Foil shaver, I'm going to make sure that the bottom is nice and bald. Alright you guys, so now I'm switching to my Wall Cordless Senior, and I'm going to go ahead and start with the lever all the way open. And I'm going to go ahead and create a guideline by going up about an inch. So now here I went ahead and attached my number 1 guard, and once again, starting with the lever all the way open, I'm going to go ahead and create another guideline by going up another inch. And it's important that since I do want to keep the sides dark, I do want to keep that same oval shape. So yeah, make sure you guys keep that shape. Alright you guys, so now here to go ahead and help me blend out that bottom line, I always like to bring out my trimmers, the sharpest ones that I basically have, and I'm basically just going to be tapping the very bottom line just to go ahead and help me blend in the bottom line. Now here I'm coming back to my Cordless Senior, now this time starting off with the lever all the way closed. And I'm basically going to be breaking the back taper in 2 parts. Like I'm going to completely finish out blending out the bottom line on the left side. And then once I go ahead and do that, I'm going to go ahead and work my way over to the right. That way I'm paying really close attention to every single detail and making sure that I get the blend that I want. Now here to go ahead and blend out that next line, I attach my half guard, and I'm going to be starting with the lever all the way open and kind of blend downwards. So it's very important that I do not touch that top line, because I know that upper part is the 1 guard all the way open. So since I have my half guard with it all the way open, I want to make sure that I stay below the very top line. And every time I'm closing it little by little, I want to make sure that I'm going underneath my previous step.
Hey JP, this shit clean.
Now here to go ahead and blend in that bulk right there, I brought out my clipper over comb, and I'm basically just going to be flaring out, trying to blend in as much as I can from the 1.5 guard to basically to the top. And I like using the clipper over comb anytime I'm dealing with the parted hair, because I find when I'm using like the longer guards, the teeth end up being a lot longer, and it almost makes me cut off the long hair, which I'm not supposed to. And by using the clipper over comb, I could set in the teeth to where it is at the very beginning of the long hair, so I'm not able to grab any of the long hairs. So now here I'm going back in with the number 1 guard, starting with the lever all the way open, just basically doing some detail work, just to blend in any of the fade that wasn't blended in the previous step. Alright, so now moving on to the side taper, we're going to be repeating the exact same step, starting with the T-outliner to go ahead and set in your bald guideline. Now here, using the Cleanest Profile Shaver, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the side. So now here for a side taper, I don't have that much room to work with. So instead of bringing my guideline up an inch, I'm going to go ahead and bring it up half an inch with the lever all the way open.
Hey, JP, this shit clean.
Now here I have the lever all the way closed, and going up about 1/4 of an inch, I'm going to go ahead and flick out the bottom line. Now here I have my 1 guard, and still with the lever all the way open, I'm going to go ahead and create another guideline by going up about half an inch. Now here to blend out that bottom line, I have my half guard, and starting with the lever all the way open, we're going to go ahead and begin to fade downwards, and then closing the lever slightly and then continuing to blend downwards. So now here to go ahead and finish off the side taper, I will be using the number 1.5 guard, starting with the lever all the way closed and then working my way up to where the lever is all the way open. Now for his lineup, I'm going to be combing down the baby hairs that he has in the front, and I'm actually going to be trimming them down with the 1 guard. And I'm going to make sure that I'm going with the grain just to try to get the hairs to lay down a little bit. Now here I'm applying some hairspray to his lineup. That way the lineup stays in place and makes it easier to line up.
JP, this shit clean.
Now here for the lineup, what I like to do is I always like to go ahead and start in the middle and finish off one side, and then once I go ahead and go onto the other side, I'm basically all I have to do is just match the second side with the first side. But you guys, that was the cut. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Also, leave your guys' comments down in the comments section down below. But once again, if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. You do not want to miss any of the upcoming videos that I am about to drop. So yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is jzepeda-the-barber. And if you guys were wondering where you guys could purchase any of the tools and equipment that I use in this video, the link will be in the description down below. But once again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.